Yes, it may only be the size of the U.S. state of West Virginia, but it is thought to be home to about 500,000 species, accounting for 5% of the world's biodiversity in only 0.3% of its geographical area. Costa Rica, a lush tropical paradise, is one of the world's most biodiverse countries, making it a must-see for wildlife photographers. From the lush rainforests of the Osa Peninsula to the winding canals of Tortuguero National Park and the misty cloud forests of the Talamanca Mountains, Costa Rica provides photographers with an unparalleled opportunity to photograph magnificent and uncommon animal species in their native settings. So let's begin today's video. Sloths are some of the slowest mammals in the world. No Costa Rican animal is more iconic than the sloth, also known as oso perezoso. Their lethargy is caused by their solely leaf-based diet, which can take up to 2 weeks to digest. Because plants provide very little energy, sloths evolved to be slow and consume as little as possible. Their slowness betrays their strength. Since birth, sloths can lift their entire body upwards with only one arm and are strong enough to withstand a jaguar's attack when these predators try to pull them from their branches. They are also much faster in the water than they are on land. Two of the greatest sights to watch sloths in the wild are Manuel Antonio and Tortuguero National Parks. But remember, they can both get pretty busy. Protected sanctuaries such as the Sloth Watching Trail in La Fortuna and the Jaguar Rescue Center in Puerto Viejo are good alternatives, as is the family-run reserve La Perica Sloth Garden in La Palma, Osa Peninsula. Costa Rica has one of the longest whale watching seasons in the world. Throughout the year, the Pacific seas of Costa Rica serve as popular nesting areas for a large number of humpback whales from both hemispheres. From December to March, whales from the United States northwestern coast swim to the tropical waters of Costa Rica to mate, give birth, and care for their babies. While from July to mid-November, it's the turn of whales coming from Antarctica and southern Chile. While these enormous marine giants get all the attention, Costa Rica's Pacific and Caribbean coasts also see a lot of dolphin activity, including common bottlenose, pantropical spotted, and spinner dolphins on the Pacific coast, and bottlenose dolphins in the Caribbean. Baird's tapir is the largest land mammal in Central and South America. The Baird's tapir, Belize's national animal, is the largest of 3 tapir species found in the Americas, and is highly endangered due to poaching and habitat destruction. However, there are an estimated 4,500 of these mammals in the wild. Like all tapirs, they have a proboscis-like nose formed of soft tissues, making it a very adaptable organ for snatching stems that would otherwise be out of reach. Although the tapir is the most anticipated animal in Costa Rica, it is extremely hard to detect in the wild. Visit Corcovado National Park's La Serena station for the best chance of seeing tapirs, who frequently rest there, or search the nearby trails for food. Jaguars are highly endangered, but they thrive in Costa Rica's swamplands and forests. As you travel through Costa Rica's mangroves and swamplands, you will most likely witness a jaguar's imprint rather than the actual animal. The largest nocturnal cat in Central and South America, it is elusive, isolated, and extremely endangered. Jaguars' heads and shoulders are huge, yet they have relatively short legs, and their jaws can bite through a crocodile's skull. Although it's not probable, you might be able to spot jaguars in the wetlands, lagoons, and rainforests of Tortuguero and Santa Ana National Parks, as well as the wilds of Corcovado National Park. 2 jaguars that can't be returned to the wild are cared for at the Centro de Rescate y Santuario Las Pumas near Canas, southeast of Lake Arenal. Hummingbirds are the fastest small birds in the world. Costa Rica is home to 52 distinct hummingbird species. These small birds, native to the Americas, are small yet have amazing powers, including as flying backward, upside down, and hovering in mid-air while extracting nectar from flowers with their long beaks. Because of their fast metabolism, they can consume up to 12 times their weight in nectar daily. They can fly faster than 53 kilometers per hour, but they spend the majority of their time resting since their wing beats consume so much energy. The Monteverde cloud forests, the La Paz waterfall gardens, and the Mystico Park close to La Fortuna are well-liked destinations. For a more sedate experience, birdwatchers can visit the Los Santos region in the Cordillera de Talamanca, where Miriam's Quetzals and Quinta Galleon Lodge provide special programs for observing and taking pictures of these incredible birds from a safe distance. There are 4 types of monkeys in Costa Rica. Each of Costa Rica's monkey species has its own distinct characteristics. The mantled howler monkey will astound you with its odd, deep roar, while the most common, the white-faced capuchin monkey, is highly intelligent and territorial. The Central American squirrel monkey is the smallest of the 4, whereas the Jeffroy's spider monkey has a prehensile tail and consumes mostly fruits. Monkeys are common in Costa Rica's forests and national parks, including Manuel Antonio, Corcovado, Barra Honda, and Santa Rosa. Organizations such as the Santa Rosa Primate Conservation Fund strive to expand the habitats of local monkeys through forest regeneration. Sea turtles return to lay eggs where they are born. 5 of the world's 7 sea turtle species, the leatherback, loggerhead, green, hawksbill, and olive ridley turtles, hatch on Costa Rica's beaches. However, fewer than 30% of hatchlings survive their first run across the sand and into the open, deadly sea. One of science's biggest mysteries remains how, after 20 years, the few survivors return from depths and distances unknown to lay eggs on the beaches where they first hatched, thus continuing the cycle. Costa Rica's sea turtle nesting and hatching season runs from March to November. Tortuguero National Park on the Caribbean coast is a key nesting site for green, leatherback, and hawksbill turtles. The Maya and Aztecs used the Quetzal's feathers as a prized currency. The Resplendent Quetzal, the national bird of Guatemala, was sacred to the Maya, who associated it with the serpent deity Quetzalcoatl and used the bird's feathers as a currency. The Aztecs thought that the bird crossed the gap between the human and spiritual worlds. This elusive, emerald-colored, near-threatened bird is also found in Costa Rica's cloud forests. Quetzal males feature brilliant green plumes, a red breast and belly, and a white undertail. They are 50% smaller than females, who have duller coloring. They nest in abandoned tree holes and prefer the fruit of the aguacatillo tree. The cloud forests surrounding San Gerardo de Dota are the best spots in Costa Rica to see quetzals. The area's dramatic elevation changes guarantee there are always fruiting avocado trees for quetzals to feed year-round. Finally, Costa Rica, a lush tropical paradise, is one of the world's most biodiverse countries, making it a must-see for wildlife photographers. From the lush rainforests of the Osa Peninsula to the stretching canals of Tortuguero National Park and the misty cloud forests of the Talamanca Mountains, Costa Rica provides photographers with an unparalleled opportunity to photograph magnificent and uncommon animal species in their native settings. So, what are your thoughts about today's video? Don't forget to leave them all in the comments section below.